Thinking positively. How to do it. Positive thinking, or an optimistic attitude, is the practice of focusing on the good in any given situation. It can have a big impact on your physical and mental health. That doesn't mean you ignore reality or make light of problems. It simply means you approach the good and the bad in life with the expectation that things will go well. People with a positive outlook may be more likely to live a healthy lifestyle since they have a more hopeful view of the future. Positive thinking is the idea that you can change your life by thinking positively about things. This idea can sound a bit soft and fluffy, which is something of a problem for many people who recognize that just thinking good thoughts won't change the world and therefore discard the whole idea. Warning: don't force it. Positive thinking is good. But you should not try to use it to block out everything negative that happens in your life. Sometimes bad stuff happens, and you will feel down about it. It's no good pretending that you don't, because forced positive thinking can be counterproductive. What you need to avoid is the developing disaster scenario, the "my life is a total disaster" tape that plays in your head. The best way to do that is not to tell yourself that your life is perfect. Instead, you need to recognize what has gone wrong but set it in context. How to think positive thoughts. Positive thinking can be achieved through a few different techniques that have been proven effective, such as positive self-talk and positive imagery. Here are some tips that can help you train you how to think positively. 1. Focus on the good things. Challenging situations and obstacles are a part of life. When you're faced with one, focus on the good things no matter how small or seemingly insignificant they seem. If you look for it, you can always find the proverbial silver lining in every cloud, even if it's not immediately obvious. 2. Practice gratitude. Practicing gratitude has been shown to reduce stress, improve self-esteem, and foster resilience even in very difficult times. Think of people, moments, or things that bring you some kind of comfort or happiness and try to express your gratitude at least once a day. This can be thanking a coworker for helping with a project, a loved one for washing the dishes, or your dog for the unconditional love they give you. 3. Keep a gratitude journal. Writing down the things you're grateful for can improve your optimism and sense of well-being. You can do this by writing in a gratitude journal every day, or jotting down a list of things you're grateful for on days you're having a hard time. 4. Open yourself up to humor. Studies have found that laughter lowers stress, anxiety, and depression. It also improves coping skills, mood, and self-esteem. Be open to humor in all situations, especially the difficult ones, and give yourself permission to laugh. It instantly lightens the mood and makes things seem a little less difficult. Even if you're not feeling it, pretending or forcing yourself to laugh can improve your mood and lower stress. 5. Spend time with positive people. Negativity and positivity have been shown to be contagious. Consider the people with whom you're spending time. Have you noticed how someone in a bad mood can bring down almost everyone in a room? A positive person has the opposite effect on others. Being around positive people has been shown to improve self-esteem and increase your chances of reaching goals. Surround yourself with people who will lift you up and help you see the bright side. 6. Practice positive self-talk. We tend to be the hardest on ourselves and be our own worst critic. Over time, this can cause you to form a negative opinion of yourself that can be hard to shake. To stop this, you'll need to be mindful of the voice in your head and respond with positive messages, also known as positive self-talk.
7. Start every day on a positive note. Create a ritual in which you start off each day with something uplifting and positive. Here are a few ideas. Tell yourself that it's going to be a great day or any other positive affirmation. Listen to a happy and positive song or playlist. Share some positivity by giving a compliment or doing something nice for someone. Developing habits of positive thinking. If you think about positive thinking as being happy, it is much easier to work out what you should do to develop habits based on it. For example, what do you like doing? And with whom do you like spending time? Research shows that there are 3 very good ways to build positive thinking skills. 1. Meditation. People who meditate every day show more positive thinking than those who do not. Is that the meditation causing the positive thinking, or just having time to think? It's hard to tell, but it's also hard to argue with the science. People who meditate tend to show more mindfulness, or ability to live in the present, which is also associated with positive thinking. 2. Writing. A group of undergraduates were asked to write about an intensely positive experience every day for 3 days. Amazingly, they had better moods and better physical health afterwards, and the effect lasted for quite a long time. This is a pretty easy thing to do. You could, for example, write a blog focusing on positive experiences, or keep a diary. 3. Play. It's important to make time for yourself to have fun. Sometimes you might need to actually put it into your diary to force yourself to make that time, whether it's to meet a friend for coffee, or go out for a walk or a bike ride. How to think positive when everything is going wrong. Trying to be positive when you're grieving or experiencing other serious distress can seem impossible. During these times, it's important to take the pressure off of yourself to find the silver lining. Instead, channel that energy into getting support from others. Positive thinking isn't about burying every negative thought or emotion you have or avoiding difficult feelings. The lowest points in our lives are often the ones that motivate us to move on and make positive changes. When going through such a time, try to see yourself as if you were a good friend in need of comfort and sound advice. What would you say to her? You'd likely acknowledge her feelings and remind her she has every right to feel sad or angry in her situation, and then offer support with a gentle reminder that things will get better. Side effects of negative thinking. Negative thinking and the many feelings that can accompany it, such as pessimism, stress, and anger, can cause a number of physical symptoms and increase your risk of diseases and a shortened lifespan. Stress and other negative emotions trigger several processes in our bodies, including stress hormone release, metabolism, and immune function. Long periods of stress increase inflammation in your body, which has also been implicated in a number of serious diseases. Choose happiness daily. Happy people, those with a positive outlook on life, are not just happier, but also seem to achieve much more. While success may lead to happiness, there is very little question that happiness also leads to success. Finding time to be positive about your life, and to do the things that make you feel positive emotions like happiness, is vital to helping you to develop skills and grow as a person. Deciding to be happy instead of waiting for happiness to come to you will shift your whole being. Choosing to be happy doesn't mean turning off your brain. It means tuning your brain and heart to work better together than separately. It's okay to be happy. You deserve to be happy.